It's hard to say if we will get more storms today. It kind of feels like it, but I guess we'll see what happens. The Texas Panhandle is under a severe thunderstorm warning, whatever, tornadoes, all sorts of bedlam. Just kidding. I don't know. I probably some hail, high winds, maybe. Who knows? We had hail last night, but anyway. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's been a different spring than last year, which was different. They've all been different. I remember maybe it was 2 years ago, maybe 2023, so maybe summer of 2023. That June or late May, June, something like that. We had so much torrential rainfall that much of the city of Amarillo got flooded. You know, Amarillo is basically built upon a dry bed, I guess. Is that what you call it? A lake bed. And so there's some parts of that city that water just normally flows to, and it can be overwhelming, and it always has been. And I don't think they do anything to fix it. They're just like, go from one disaster to the next. And those poor people that live down there in that, I mean, they literally live in a swamp, kind of like what you would see in like hurricane victims living through. Well, anyway, that's just the way that city's built. And when it gets overwhelmed, it gets overwhelmed. But yeah, crazy weather patterns. I mean, this is abnormally cool. You know, well, I don't know if it's abnormal. It's just cool. It's cool weather as compared to, let's see, 3 years ago when I first moved out here, 2022. It was already in the 100 degree heat by mid-May or something. I mean, by the time I moved out here, which is about mid-May when I moved out here, maybe early May of 2022, and yeah, whew, it was hot, hot, hot. And I'm sure we're going to get to that part of the year. I'm not complaining. I'm just pointing out differences. And now possibly more storms today, and we had hail last night. Crazy. I like turbulent weather, though. I do. I'll have to admit it. I like turbulent weather. I should have been a. Shut up, Tart. Leave her alone. Hey, Tart! Move on. Sorry about that. Stupid dogs always mess up my videos. Or maybe they enhance them. I have no idea. I'll just leave it. Leave it alone. Just go with it. Screw it. Yeah, where were we? Talking. I was just talking about weather. Weather mainly. I mean, that's what's on my mind today. Go on. Don't try to get up there. My blind, double Merrill, both blind and deaf Great Dane. She's a mess. But anyway, yeah. I mean, guess we'll see what happens later. I should have been a storm chaser. I missed my calling. I like this sort of stuff. I'll stand out in it and film lightning, and it gets kind of spooky at times. But it's fun. I mean, to me it is anyway. We'll see what the day brings. Well, what's going on in your world? I don't really have any advice today for anybody. Well, maybe one sliver. Um, just let go of your past, because hanging on to that is detrimental to your psychological well-being, definitely. So the more that you harbor on all this stuff, um, you harbor on it. You harbor on it, and you harbor on it, and you think about it until it drives you crazy. Damn it, I missed that. You have to find a way to just move past it and focus on something that benefits you. Whether it's work and, while we're in this realm, in this matrix, that's how it is. I mean, you work or what? Yeah, don't work. And, well, if you're a child born with a silver spoon in their mouth, so to speak, and I have family members like that who are, and they don't have to worry about anything. But for the majority of the people, of the plebeians, you have to get out and work and do all those things. So you can focus on that, or you can focus on shit that's happened to you in the past. That all it is designed to do, from my many years of looking at this, is just to make, your past, for the most part, is designed to make you feel, it's designed to drag you down. Because I don't know about you, I remember a lot of fun times when I was a kid, but I remember a lot of bad times. And if I could just filter out the bad times and just focus on those good times. For instance, when I was a kid, I was living out in Pampa, Texas, and I had a friend, and his dad had a farm, and we would go out there and just have a great time. I might have been out to his farm a couple of times, but one time we were out there, just the best of times. There's a gully out there. It's a system of gullies out there near Mobeetie, Texas. I mean, places people have never heard of, but truly, there's a lot of ravines. It's a lot of waterways, and so when it rains, you can really have a lot of fun out there as a kid. But kids don't do that anymore. I mean, they're playing video games and all that crap. We were not. This was probably the late 70s, and we were just out there having a ball, swimming in water that we probably shouldn't have been. I did that a lot as a kid, though, and I never had any problems. Now kids do it. You got necrotizing fasciitis or fasciitis, and brain amoebas, or just whatever, from swimming in pond water. But oh man, there's a part of Tierra Blanca Creek that runs right down here, and I've often thought, if it really rains hard enough, I need to have a kayak, and I could ride that thing probably clear to where it ends up, and I would say that is Lake McKinney down in Palo Duro Canyon. I would say that's probably where it ends up. I'm not really sure where Tierra Blanca Creek ends up. It's about a 75-mile stretch of stream. It's not a river, it's a creek, and sometimes it has a lot of water in it, sometimes it does not. But a branch of that comes right down through this property, which is really pretty cool. I mean, shit. And luckily I'm uphill, so I really don't worry about flooding. High wind, I mean, I worry about that sometimes tornadoes, but not too much. But anyway, well, anyhow, let go of your past, and I'm out.